Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Milo's farm. I hope you're all doing well. I must admit, it has been a really challenging few days. This is day one of not constant rain. We got a flood watch yesterday, which means that the rain that we've been getting has just been so excessive. And as a result, we haven't been able to do anything outside. So now that we've got, I think 2 days, today and tomorrow is supposed to not rain, I am going to be doing some projects. So in this vlog, we're going to have a quick look at the creation of the Lilly hedge. We're going to prepare for the flower garden that we're wanting to do. We're measuring out the back new area that we're supposed to make for Moose's, where Moose's stable is. So we'll do that. And what else did we need to do? Can't remember, but I mean, you'll see it as we go along. So I hope you've been enjoying the vlog. I did actually put out a Instagram Q&A last week for some topics that people wanted to see. So I will actually get through and start addressing those slowly, and I might even do a Q&A in a few weeks. But if that's the case, I will actually put up something on social media so that if you do have any Q&A questions or you want to ask me something specific, I can actually address it in the video. So without further ado, let's stop chatting and get to work. My Moreas. I planted these Moreas maybe 3 months ago, and they've just kicked off. This thing is called, I think it's called an agave. Correct me if I'm wrong. We had a burn pile at the front, and this was growing out of the burn pile. And when our dude was here, Glenn, I said, is there any chance that you can take it out and I can repot it? And I repotted it, and it's just going berserko. So it looks fantastic. Oh, and this is one that our friend gave us from his garden, and I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it's the same as the ones that I have at the front, but when he gave it to me, it was this big, it was tiny. And I just put it in there and kept watering it, and boom. So if anyone knows what this plant is called, please tell me, because I have no idea. Look at him. Tell me this, people. Very, very super experienced horse people, if you know. This horse is a single horse. He has everything he wants and needs. Spoiled to the nines, right? He's got his beautiful new paddock, and he's been going out in his paddock every day. He's so eager in the morning, he starts kicking at the fence and he's pawing and being a little bit of a shithead. Then we let him out and he runs around and then stands at the fence and he wants to look at us. What do you want? So maybe it's some kind of horse psychology I don't understand, but I don't get the concept. He wants to go outside, then we put him outside, and then he comes back to the gate. Anyway, another thing that we had to do is get a couple of these small square bales, because with all this rain and this craziness, the round bales that we normally get are getting drenched. That's the end of one. So instead, we've been getting this and keeping it in here, which means I'm having a really hard time breathing. But to try and keep it dry, because otherwise we waste so much hay. So if anybody has any suggestions for how we can manage wet hay in a paddock, please let me know. Okay, here is the Lilly hedge section. Obviously I'll fix that up properly. Over down there, it's a bit crooked. But we have some horse poo and some dry leaves, etc. So what I'm going to do, and I've also got some soil in bags in the shed. And so what I'm going to do is add some horse poo in here. There's a frog. Get out, mate. And then maybe in a day or two plant the lily pillies. So the reason I'm doing that is because we have an underground cable here that connects to that power pole over there. And I don't want to dig in here just in case we hit the cable. Serge says it's at least 1/2 meter under the ground, but I'm not 100% sure, like if it tapered up or whatever. So anyway, this is the plan for this project. So these are just some old tires. Some of them are our old tires. Some of them were here when we bought the place, because the people used to have basically this property set up like a dirt bike thing, and like a dirt bike route. And yeah, we're just going to basically find good purpose for these tires and use them as kind of like a raised bed for the lily pillies, so we're not having to dig into the ground. That's the plan for this project. Hey, Mix. Hey, what you doing? What you doing? Look at this jerk. Look at this jerk. Jerk face. Missy Moose. Sunflowers from Moose's poo. Gonna see if I can plant them. So I'm just going to tie them up at the tops because they're already starting to grow a little bit taller than the stick, and keep adding the last bit of the mulch, and then we're done. So I think I may have already explained basically what we did. We put some biochar down the bottom, horse manure, some humus leaves. So we had some dry leaves that started developing some great humus, had worms and bugs in it. Added that, added more mulch or hay to kind of deep mulch it, and then we made a well, planted the plant, put a lot of soil first around so that there was a barrier between the plant and, you know, all the other stuff that we added all soil over the top of it, and then adding another layer of hay. So hopefully it'll have a lot of nutrients from a lot of different things, and it won't burn because we're using quite a lot of fresh poo actually. That's why I tried to put a lot of dry matter between the poo and that. So far I haven't had any issue with that. I know that it's generally not favorable to use fresh poo, but I found that just breaking it down and putting a good barrier between them has been successful so far, and I've done it everywhere else in the garden, so fingers crossed it continues to work. So now I'm just going to go and tie everything up and we're done. Later on I might actually, not now, but later on at another date, I might actually, we've got some rocks and some spare wood logs that we've cut just from trees that we've cut down, and I might actually start framing the garden and back mulching it so that we've actually got a nice sort of garden space here. There we go, folks. Stellar effort, my man. Stellar effort.
Yeah, the day is really good for it. Oh, look at them little nest.
Yeah. What do you want to do next? I think we should go measure out that new paddock for Moose.
Yeah.
The one around his stable.
Measure that up. I don't know. It might be a good idea to give this a bit of water.
I think it's okay for tonight. Until tonight. You know why? Because everything's quite moist already.
Yeah, okay.
Let it settle in and then we can water it tonight.
Okay.
Yeah. Looks fantastic, don't you think?
Yeah, it looks good.
I think once we
We used 11 bags.
That's okay.
We probably could have gone another 2 bags really if you top everything up, but yeah. I think for the next one.
Plus, what I want to do here in this corner, I know that we have a couple more spare tyres, just in this corner, put them in a square or whatever, and fill them and start planting some flowers so that there's some flowers.
I might get
What do you think? I think that
We'll
might
see how
be
we go.
good.
Once we get our excavator in to get all the logs in, we might get him to scratch around over here a bit and just level it out a bit.
Yeah, that would be good.
That,
All right, let's
and
get
I
going.
also got to finish. I got to frame that. I got to finish the frame.
And I wanted to see with you from that if I could use some of the spare wood to make a sign.
You can use whatever. What sign?
The Milo's farm. You know how I bought those wood things and.
Yeah.
You know that piece there, that yellow piece.
The yellow piece.
Yeah, that's leaning like that. I
Mhm.
wanted that piece if that was all right.
Yeah, yeah. All I was going to do is see the bottom pieces, the bottom hardwood pieces, the actual.
Even if they're higher than the sleeper, that's fine.
Yeah, I know, but I think once I nail them all in on the side, and I'll just use a spray gun. We've still got the white paint there from when you spray it all up.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just gonna,
It'll look nice.
it'll be alright.
All right, let's get going to the next project. Over there. Where do you want to start from the start? Let's hope there's no snakes, hey? There was one here a few weeks ago. We didn't see where it went though. Yeah, let's hope it went very far away from here. Oh my god, it's so wet. I literally can't put my foot anywhere. And we've got another like 10 days of rain coming after this, so yay! Not. Alright. Oh, see? Look. That was my boot mark the other day. G'day!
Hello.
What you doing? I see you are busy.
Oh, a little bit.
Yeah.
So wet.
Is it?
Very wet, yeah. It took about a good hour and a bit to light it up. It's going slow, but I wanted
Bit
to
of
go slow
wind.
because of the trees.
Yeah. This is a good spot for a round yard.
Yeah, I think
More over there.
Those three leaning ones, I think they have to go.
Oh, the
And then
trees.
there's so the round yard sort of line up.
Yep.
The paddock is sort of there.
Yeah, yeah.
So you'll have a gate from your paddock into round yard direct.
Mm.
So yeah.
The only thing is it's soft now because Glenn moved it.
Don't forget, this is what all the thing when I got bogged with the machine here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So this is all dug up. So it's still sort of
Still soft, yeah. And a lot of this is dirt, isn't it? There's just a lot of.
About 40% dirt.
Yeah.
So when he pushed it, as he pushed it in, it come on this side here.
I hate these bloody asparagus weeds. I hate that they're so prolific. I was reading about it. It says that you can have no asparagus weeds and a bird can eat a seed, fly over, do a poop, and then that's how your asparagus
See all the
weeds
dirt
grow.
on the top?
Ooh, it's hot.
See all the dirt on the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, so going to go this way.
It's also very wet too.
It is. It's been raining for weeks. So.
Yeah. Well, it's apparently another 10 days of rain.
Yeah.
Starting tomorrow.
See how we go. If this goes another hour, and I sort of get 70% out of it, I might light that one up as well. We'll see. So I just gotta wait because of that stuff there.
Yeah.
It's like hay. It just goes up so quick.
Yeah.
So.
Alrighty. Well, I'll leave you to it.
Okay.
Have fun.
Just bring us a drink when you come back.
Oh, you could have told me that before. Oh man. Yesterday was challenging. Well, not just yesterday, the entire weekend. So because we had so much rain, we had an entire week worth of work to do. And of course, you know, like we cleaned the gutters and everything beforehand, but then with the rain and leaves falling down, they had to be cleaned again. Horse poo, so much horse poo to pick up. And some of it had started to wash away, which is actually, when it starts to wash away, I just leave it as is. We don't pick it up because it's good for the soil. You just don't want clumps of it around so that it smells like horse poo everywhere. And then we planted the lily pilly hedge. We also moved some steel that we had like to the side, just moved it out. Is she barking? And yeah, it was just such a big job. Anyway, finally came in, had a shower and everything. We worked from like 6 a.m. till about 5:30, and finally came in and I went and had a shower, and I couldn't even sit there. I couldn't even sit on the couch. I was so tired. I was so exhausted. So I said, I'm going to bed. So I went and lay in bed, and I lay there and everything hurt. Just everything. My glutes, my hamstrings, the back of my knee, my toenails. Like, how do your toenails hurt? Anyway, and then Serge came to bed and he's like, he goes, my eyelashes hurt. And I'm like, I feel your pain, man. I feel it. So yeah, it was challenging. We had a huge big job to get done in a couple of days because the rain's coming again tomorrow for like another 10 days, which is, you know, that's the wet season. That's what's going to happen. So yeah, so a little bit sore today. Probably need some better shoes. I think that the reason my toes and heels and calf muscles and back of my knee hurts is from shoes, so we'll have to probably invest in some better shoes. I am looking at a pair of shoes, and I've tried them on in store, and they're quite good actually, and so we'll see. I might actually get those. So yeah, so now I am going inside to relax for the remainder of the day, catch up on some inside chores, and not really do much. Just pamper my little feetsies and my glutes and complain about how sore they are. That's it. That's all I'm doing today. Kill the asparagus weed. How is it that there's 3 million fucking flies right now? How is there 3 million flies right now? Anyway, stellar effort.
I know.
You look like a miner.
I feel like a chimney cleaner. Like a smoked sausage.
Yes.
Yeah, we're nearly done.
Well, the storm might come tonight.
Yeah, that's all right.
Maybe not. Maybe it'll just kick off tomorrow.
We'll see how we go. This is gonna burn for a week anyway.
Yeah.
Last time we had that fire on the side, it burned for 3 weeks through the rain. So.
Yes, that's right. The winter one.
Yeah, there was like a week of rain, and then it was still burning after a week of rain. So.
Mm-hmm. All right, I've got to go in. This is too much smoke for me. Girls, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, Bishop. Oh, yeah, we're about to go down. Neighbours flooded. That means our front dam is broken. Our second dam, which is by this bamboo, looks okay. But if you look past the bamboo, that's flooding. That means our front dam's gone.
See now?
Look how high it is in the culvert. I don't think I've ever seen it that high.
It's a dam. Used to be.
Used to be our dam, and that used to be the neighbour's front yard.
It's gone under.
Man, this bloke goes under every single wet season.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that he filled like 2 days before the rain? He's a dickhead.
It's gonna flood the road.
Yeah, it will.
Planning's gone under.
This road's gonna go under today. If our dam's gone under,
Get it on the way back.
if our dam's gone now, by the end of today we will
We've got another more rain coming.
Stanthorpe's flooded. The whole town's flooded. Gundy's flooded. Inglewood's flooded. Texas is flooded.
Put on the left there.
No, don't.
There used to be a driveway there.
Sounds like the beach. There's a lot of water. Their dam hasn't gone over yet though. How fast it's moving. It's raining. So our dam actually floods all the way down here.
Yeah.
That's number 220 and we're 264. Oh, he's already gone under. It's because all the culverts, the road culverts are feed through in the same line. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You have to wipe the car down. Alright, here's our neighbour. Stop. Okay. Okay. Water. That was half full. Look at that. This is over there in his paddock. Look at this. The water tanks are so full. They're actually full to the brim now.